This your boy G-Pop coming in on G-Pop Sports, and I'm here with it. I'm here to talk about the Brooklyn Nets, the team who I believe is going to the NBA Finals. Even before the James Harden trade, when they had Kyrie and KD just by themselves, I thought the talent was just going to be ineligible in 2 months for most teams to compete, except for the LA Lakers, because they have AD and, of course, the best player in the NBA right now, LeBron James, went on the court and healthy. But with that being said, the Brooklyn Nets have added James Harden, and since James Harden has looked like an MVP candidate, he has been looking at the Houston Rockets, averaging triple doubles, and even with KD and Kyrie in and out of the lineup, James Harden has still been leading the way. It literally got to the point where he sat out. I mean, he was out for one game. He missed one game. He didn't sat out one game. He missed one game. They lost by 30. He came back. They won by a dub. So, I mean, the impact of James Harden is very important. So, with that being said, with the additions of Blake Griffin, former All-Star, and LaMarcus Aldridge, former All-Stars and former leaders of their co-old teams, but now they're at a point in their careers where they're, the NBA game has surpassed their level of game. Their style of play doesn't really fit today's game. So, they kind of become superstar to star players to more like role players to decent, starter level players based off how the NBA is played and mobilized in today's game. So with that being said, I have no problem with the Nets getting Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge. I was never surprised. I mean, one, they trying to get a chip. Two, is you literally sides to this. It's Team KD and Team LeBron. You go either pick a side. And it's also Team Steph, and there's a couple other teams, and Team Giannis. But, Team LeBron got the rings, chips, business, the mindset. You going to the finals literally every year. KD, had 2 chips. He done did what he doing. KD's actually on another mission. Then he joined hands with Kyrie Irving, and then they brought James Harden. And then that's all she wrote. So you're going to see players coming in and out of Brooklyn for the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion. Whether they're former All-Star players or former All-NBA players. That's just how the NBA is apprised today in today's game. I mean, the new way of NBA, you gotta have players, you gotta have talent, you gotta have players to be able to create your own shot. If you cannot create your own shot, you cannot make shots in critical times, you're gonna have a hard time in the NBA in today's game. Now, if you're a playmaker, if you're a defensive maker, if you're a specialist at a certain area in the game, you're gonna be good. 3-point specialist, playmaker, rebounder, shot blocker. If you're consistently good at that, you'll be good, but you'll never be a franchise type player. These type players are more complementary players, role players, and the league has evolved over time. Just like how technology has evolved over time, the league has evolved over time. And, I guess statistics do say the league has evolved over time, because we have said and expressed the amount of how the 3-point shot has been pushed to the limit these last few years. Now it's to the point where you think they're shooting 3 points too much and it's overdrawing the problem. So that's just my little 2 cents on the NBA and how it is reforming the league and how the new era and the new generation, everything around the world impacts sports as well. So you got to keep up with the times, and you got to keep up with the greats and the goats and the stats and the rings and the players here, the commentators. So that's how I go.